tentative way.
Jeff.
Yes.
Mahogany.
She does exist.
Frakes.
He does not exist.
Tired Terrence.
I don't exist either.
Haha. And me.
Existence questionable.
Marty.
I have no funny jokes. Nothing I riff on today will be humorous. Just please endure this incredibly
business as usual as far as Terrence is concerned.
How's that different from normal?
well, no, I mean, I'm not going to find me funny today, which is usually the only person I'm entertaining. So,
Which means we'll probably find you hilarious.
Yeah, I've mentioned several times I tell jokes for me and me alone.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes I worry that my jokes are dark and I hope for laughter so that I know I haven't offended somebody, but the joke was still ultimately for me.
Well, welcome back, patrons. In the post-holiday episodes, holidays are always hard on your tabletop gaming groups, be they podcast or people and are not trying to release their embarrassment for the whole world to see.
We call those people cowards.
Release the tapes.
I call them lucky.
We haven't gamed him. We missed 2 full Sundays. Jeff knows for sure.
I was thinking we were on 3.
Yeah, I think it is 3.
Is it 3? Yeah.
3. Yep.
Well, December is a tough time. Tough time for all of us.
Yeah.
And then Thanksgiving's before that. November's tough. 3 of us had birthdays in November.
September, I'm not a big fan of that, so that really depresses me. I just don't like doing things.
Yeah, I gotta watch horror movies in October, and that's cooler than hanging out with y'all. So
that's true. August is my birthday, and I like celebrating that all month by being drunk the whole time.
Being incredibly drunk. Oh, let's tell some fun, embarrassing drunk Terrence stories. And
wait.
Because I don't ever really know them. I don't know if they're true. I've never known if they were true. They could all be made up.
That's what's sad is you don't get to experience any of it. We have to.
Once I'm drunk enough to do something noteworthy, I will never remember.
Yeah.
That was me back in my drinking days, usually around 9:30 p.m.
I thought you meant like today. My drinking day is 9:30 a.m. today.
Usually around 9:30 p.m. Around the fire, I was in the bed of somebody's truck snoring.
At least you're in the bed and not underneath it. I like to climb under vehicles and go to sleep, and I found out that's real dangerous.
Yeah, WH, why would you do such a thing?
It might rain.
I mean, you got to watch out when Toger's been drinking the night before. You got to go up your hood and bang on it and make sure he's not hiding.
Like a feral cat.
You're a reincarnated feral cat.
Oh. Yeah, it's like an out-of-body experience. I've only done it once. I fell asleep in front of somebody's truck, and when they turned the truck on to leave, I can only picture just me, the hands come up over the hood, and just a drunken, bleary-eyed, red-faced, covered in leaves, looking at whoever's in the driver's seat. Please don't kill me.
That was to make sure you didn't miss your ride home.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Now, I have passed out upside down on a pile of rocks before. I know that is for true because I had a bunch of facial injuries to prove it. I don't know if Frakes was there for that one. I was at fucking what's-his-face's backyard.
Yeah, that was the height of the Tom Collins days.
Oh.
That was his announcer personality for our wrestling show. Tom Collins.
Yeah.
And basically he would just get shit-faced and insult everyone constantly.
I mean, I don't actually know anything about wrestling or the moves. What's that?
I said, how's that any different from normal?
I don't insult people constantly. Sometimes I'm saying things that are not related to you.
What was different about this is he had a microphone and a PA system.
Yeah. A microphone. When I worked at a radio station, one of my first gigs was, we want you to take a microphone and a recording device into small dive bars where there are bands playing and interview drunk people. And the just asinine, stupid shit that I got from people because, oh, there's a microphone I need to perform. Tied into the I've done 8 Jaeger bombs and some cocaine in the bathroom. Yeah. So no, I was about to tell some stories, but I don't want to.
You ain't gotta.
That was a long time
is,
ago.
If anyone asks you to go back to their van to lift weights with them, don't.
Yeah, I was there for that.
I believe that story's been told.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't know. Probably. It's just good advice, to be honest with you.
Most people aren't as funny as me, and I've learned that through lots of social encounters. I'm funny. I've got charisma, and I'm humble about it. When you put a microphone in somebody's face and they're drunk, they forget that they're not funny or entertaining, but they try to be. And it's awful. But there's nuggets of gold, which that's why we record this show.
For the nuggets.
For the little nuggets.
When I'm drunk and somebody is in front of me, I either try to be funny or I get real maudlin and melancholy.
No, you also
every other Tuesday?
You also break down and profess your love for people when you're drunk. I've seen it happen.
That's because I feel connected to everybody. Everybody is me at that point.
Yeah.
Everybody's a sloppy, emotional drunk at that point.
Jeff, I believe I've seen you dabble with alcohol, but I've never seen you drunk.
Because I'm smart.
I'm not sure how much alcohol it would take Jeff to get drunk. Like,
because a full gallon.
The drunker I get, as I grow older, the quieter I get, and the more it's like just shut up, sit in the chair, and just listen to everybody else, and just keep that information that you hear in your back pocket. Yep.
Oh, you just turned into a blackmail machine. Whenever you drink.
Just got a dossier on everybody now.
You can scan the room and be like, free dinner, possibly more than a dinner.
He becomes a living wiretap at that point.
Like, if we're the Justice League, Jeff is Batman with how to destroy us on file hidden.
Well, it's so interesting, some of the stuff you hear, like when you're at a big party and people are drunk, and the drunker they get, their little walls come down, and they'll tell you all kinds of crap, even if you don't want them to tell you.
Yeah,
especially if you don't want them to tell you.
You don't look interested at all. Let me go on for 20 more minutes.
I think that's something Jeff and I have in common, because people just tell me their secrets. They just tell me stuff. And I don't repeat them, so I'm probably a good person for them to tell, but it's just like, what did I do that made you want to just come tell me something unprovoked?
I've thought about this before. It's what you didn't do. You don't go to that person and tell them stuff. So they assume that you don't tell people stuff.
And they are correct.
They're normally correct. Like, you don't gossip to somebody who gossips unless you want it out there. You talk to somebody like me who doesn't talk about real life stuff. I'd rather talk about the weird poop I took. How
is that not real life, man?
It's not affecting anybody but me.
That's real.
And people who come to the bathroom afterwards.
And plumbers.
Yeah. As a child, I clogged a toilet in every state between here and Pennsylvania on a road trip.
You're one of those boxing glove of toilet paper.
I used a lot of toilet paper. I did not want shit on my hands.
For her wife, you just got to build a fucking...
Yeah.
inflatable box.
Every time I got off the toilet, it looked like a mummy had disintegrated behind me. That's
This guy just shit a mummy.
There's that joke for me. Oh,
Jesus. Okay, close that.
So since it's been like a month, does anybody remember where we were?
I do.
Yep.
Hell no.
We just got attacked on our transport and succeeded versus the mercenaries that got sent by Princess
Oh yeah.
that found out about us by a certain writer.
I was about to say, we knew who sent them, but it was because they told us about the ship.
We didn't know about that. That was just interplay from Terrence. No, that was Terrence. Terrence told us kind of like in the back, this is just kind of like one of those things you see where they segue over to something that's going on somewhere else.
Meanwhile,
the characters don't know, the players know.
Mm.
Does that look right? Somebody log in there and see if that's correct.
Oh, a map.
No, it's the same map.
Owlbear.
I forgot how this works.
Yes,
now.
that's it.
Yep. Hey, I didn't even have to log in. That's cool, Owlbear.
Yeah, it remembers your browser.
It's like, oh, hello, browser. I remember you. Come on in. Move your token around. That's all right. Relax, baby. I'm Owlbear Rodeo.
Just put your token in me and wiggle it.
Or jiggle it.
Jiggle it. What?
That sentence didn't need a different description, Jeff. It needed to not have happened.
Dude, Frank's got like weirdly erotic. Jeff got like, oh man, I gotta fix this fuse box.
Let me see if I can tone that eroticism down a little bit with jiggling. No.
So yeah, that's where you were left off. You were attacked.
And we did cover up the hole that they came through when they blew up the hole in the roof. We did patch that up. And none of us, if I remember correctly, actually got poisoned by the radiation.
No, you guys were all largely protected. You see some sickness developing amongst some of the other riders, but y'all were all safe.
Does this transport have a decontamination function?
All right, well, hold on. Let me do the official thing. Raiders of the Lark 2.0. The transport rumbles along, and you can hear the noise of the rattling of the gravity cycles on top, loosely moored into place on top of your transport. The captain calls out to various people, why don't we have communications? And they begin feverishly looking. When Geist asks, what were you asking, Geist? Sorry.
Actually, I just remembered that we were given anti-rad medication.
Yes.
Yep.
So instead of asking if there's any decontamination function on the ship, I will go around, or I will hand them off to our doctor to hand out the anti-rad medicine to those who are affected, if he's willing.
Of course I am.
I thought you might be. Your altruism knows no bounds.
I wouldn't go that far.
Your altruism knows few bounds.
It's called self-interest.
Yeah, your cruelty is clearly bounded.
Valgor's going to run up and be like, how many doses did we get of this radiation cure?
The container you were given has about 60 pills in it.
Just so long as we save enough for us.
The crew, after recovering themselves and finishing patching up the hole, immediately began setting to work, like with their The two engineers, a human and a robot, begin basically moving around the vessel, trying to suss out why they don't have communications back with the settlement.
Can I look over the mercenaries in the meantime while
Sure.
all this is happening? I want to see if they have if they're amateurish enough to have their orders on them. Paper
Give me
trail.
a perception check.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a fun sound. 35.
Oh, okay. While you're searching, you don't see anything like that you don't see anything that looks like identification tags, or they're not carrying any sort of any way to identify them personally, or
They don't have Princess Posse emblazoned on their armor.
They do not. They don't. Their armor does not have any insignias. However, your keen elven ears does hear the minor crackle of some sort of communication. And then you notice that two of them have little, almost invisible earbuds.
I will listen in.
Okay. You pull one out and put your head up to, or your ear up to the bud, and then you hear communication. Please respond. Please respond. We need a status update.
Okay.
Number 45. Please respond. We need a status update.
Number 45. Go ahead.
There's a small click. There's a voice pattern recognized. No, voice pattern not recognized. Who are you?
Sorry, I just got confirmation of where I'm going in the morning. This is your target, I believe. Who are you? Let's open a dialogue. How much are you being paid?
You hear an electronic squelch as the earbud basically shorts out, but you do hear the same whispering from before in the other earbuds.
I'll listen in on that one.
All right, you grab one. Says, "Attention, agents. There are any of you left? hold down. We are sending in the ringer."
I will make sure not to transmit. Ooh, they're sending it in the ringer. Whatever that means.
Right.
What does ringer mean? To my imagination, it's someone who looks similar. A doppelganger.
The ring leader, though, would also pop up, maybe.
Is it a trump card?
It means it's something like it's when you send someone with outsized skill to take on a weaker opponent.
Ah.
A ringer.
And our characters still don't know what group these people are from, huh?
No.
So we wouldn't be able to do like a check to see what type of person they may have hired to come in here and come after us.
We do realize they came from the Pact Worlds because they have Pact World equipment.
Yeah, but I don't think that would narrow it down for me to go, hey, this group, who's most likely would they have hired? You know, what should we be looking for? A sniper, a fucking berserker, or, like
a mech suit?
Yeah. It's a fucking Gundam outside.
Chances are that this is was a mercenary strike team. And so they are probably, if they have resources like that, they won't be on very large scale footing. They probably mostly rely on former military people and things like that.
Ooh. Can I strip them, A, of batteries, and B, to check for any insignia that they may have tattooed upon their person, because most mercenary crews or ex-military would have some sort of macho brand or something, dog tag, something on their person to we're the fucking wolfhounds. We kill anybody. Some motto or insignia or something. Wolfhounds is a great name for a mercenary group, by the way. That pulled that right out of my ass.
Sorry, I'm just picturing big friendly dogs. We're the big friendly dogs.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm sorry. All right, you begin basically searching the bodies while you are.
Yeah, can I roll that 35 over?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm willing to let it ride. You begin searching the bodies, and you find places where you see that there were probably military tattoos and insignias on them, but you also see the telltale scarring of surgical removal of identifying marks.
So I will assume that these are either deserters or dishonorably discharged. These are not a up and up legitimate mercenary crew. They are probably on the dark side of the web.
Dark side of the web. I met them through the Tor browser.
Space Craigslist.
You never hire a hitman through Craigslist.
Oh, gee, that's a sucker's game right there. They're all cops or scammers or both.
You're going to hire a hitman, though. You should get them to say that you're the target, and then you can kill them and claim self-defense. That's just experience grinding.
I'd ask for like references, like who have you killed that I would know? They're all going to say Kennedy. Straight up.
Still got the shovel. So we're I've gleaned everything that I can glean off of these now naked people.
Yeah, pretty much. Like everyone, a lot of people are like, looking over you first. At first, they think you're looking for like, gear, but when they see you stripping people down, it gets some weird looks. Even the cat is like just sort of sitting on his haunches, like going, "What are you doing?"
Well, we're still going over gear, also.
Yeah. They're going over gear. I'm looking at nudity, and
all right.
I'm looking for identifying marks. Can I do like a culture check or a bounty hunter check to see if any of these guys are, wanted criminals or?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a bounty hunter check.
I never get to roll this, so 18.
All right. You do notice one person that you've seen before on some wanted bulletins. It is a
Known affiliations. The Embarras. Isn't that their name? The Imbara crime family?
No. This one is more of this one was wanted for space piracy.
Oh, we got the pirates here. How much was the bounty?
Yeah, you're guessing. Let's see. Not a high dollar target.
Well, still, click proof. I'm gonna turn this shit in whenever we get to a place where his bounty is effective.
Sure. I mean, you have to go back to pack space, but yeah. And then it sort of clicks for you. Then it finally clicks for you. Most of these guys are probably fugitives from pack space that have found extra systemary work out here in where no one actually cares if they live or die, but also no one really cares to put them in jail as long as they're useful here in Presleskinar space. The crew sounds basically pipes up and says, "Hey, I found it!" And you see somebody messing with the panel that you disable the communications must have came loose during the fight, and begins reconnecting everything. The captain says, "Hold it, yeah, all right. Hey, Mayday! We've got a problem out here. Marshall, are you there?" And you see him begin basically going back and forth with you're guessing the whoever's dispatching. Well, hell yes, we're getting attacked. I don't know why. Uh-huh.
I'm still the face, right? In this game, I'm the face of our group.
It bothers to talk generally.
Yeah, you're the face.
I've got the highest charisma, right?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Is that the marshal?
It's his office.
Let me speak with him, please.
He pulls his headset out, passes over, and sure, yeah, knock yourself out. I'm not getting any answers.
Marshal's office. Come in.
Who's this?
This is whatever my name was 3 weeks ago that I told you.
3 weeks ago. It's been like 2 days, man.
No, but for us, it's been 3 weeks, and I can't remember what name I gave the marshal.
I don't know either.
Did you give a fake name?
I don't think you did.
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
I went by Geist?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is Geist. We have just been attacked by a group of wanted criminals who are carrying mercenary level gear. Please advise.
Are you one of the outsiders? The woman on the voice, you recognize her as the secretary from the marshal's office, and she's like, listen, the marshal's in the other room with the some sort of high up from the Empire, like way outranking you people, and they say that you're criminals, and frankly, I'm not sure who to believe because these people are very shady.
It is the ambassador, isn't it?
Who? No,
No,
it's some noble house. Harborin, I believe, something like that.
That rings no bells. I wonder if it's one of the rogue houses.
It should not, actually.
Okay.
just full disclosure. No, you've never heard of this.
Be advised, this may be one of the rogue houses that are trying to bring down the Empire. Not that there should be any problem that you should have to deal with.
Huh?
I want to roll a bluff
Sure.
to try to paint them as a rogue house that's trying to undermine what they're doing here on this terraforming world. But I've got nothing coming to mind on how to say that. But my character rolled a natural 5 for a 16.
He also has very little knowledge to say about this to lie.
He basically says that it's one of the rogue noble houses that what are they doing? They're trying to undermine what you are accomplishing here.
All right. Well, she seems to take what you say at face value and says, well, listen, all their paperwork looks real official.
It's forgeries these days.
So I will relate what you're telling me to the marshal as soon as I can, as soon as he gets a free moment. He is not pleased.
Do not say this in front of them. Your life is at risk.
You didn't think I know that? Jeez Louise, these people came in with a whole warship, 2 of them.
2 warships.
And then your ship took off by itself. They're very upset about that, let me tell you.
Yes, I do apologize. Our automated self-defense evasion unit kicked in.
Well, I'm sorry to see that you are stuck here, because I think this might get really hairy for you before it gets any better. Listen, oh God, here they come. Sorry, I cannot help you right now. We are in the midst of, and she begins blathering off on some sort of like just going off some rote.
I'll hand it back to the driver. Continue on.
The driver looks at us and says, well, what?
There is high-level politics at play happening right now, and honestly, it is nothing you should be concerned with. This is...
Politics, they're shooting at us!
Yes, that is the state of politics these days.
Right.
Bunch of rabid tribalist dogs fighting over scraps.
Huh, okay. Sure, politics. He puts the headset on and
You should be grateful you're out here on the frontier and not have to deal with this on a daily basis.
I guess I am. I don't. I gotta work.
Yes, we'll keep you safe as long as we're all around.
You feel the transport rock as some sort of a heavy weapon hits the rear of it.
Son of bitches.
There is an indention of force that basically bows in the rear hatch of the vehicle. You feel the vehicle kind of lift off just a little bit, and that's quite a feat for a vehicle so heavy.
Essex, can you scan to see how many grav bikes are on top of our ship? We may need to lure them away from these good people.
You don't need to scan. You just count the mercs. Grav bikes are one person affairs usually.
Okay, so there should be one for each of us.
Plus a few, yeah. Plus, see, there were 7 mercenaries originally. That's it.
Okay.
I don't think leaving the safety of this this train is in our best interest.
That is true. It's probably not in their best interest either. They may still continue to fire upon them.
Yeah, that.
You feel the another explosion and everything rocks. Everyone inside yells in panic. The interior.
I'm going to ask the pilot real quick if there's any kind of weaponry.
Say again.
Ask the pilot if there's any kind of self-defense weapons.
Just incredibly thick armor and weighing like 25 tons.
Have we gotten a good look at what it is that's shooting at us?
No, there's really no windows to the outside on the backside.
There's no cameras on the backside that could show us?
You run up to the cockpit and ask the captain. He says, hold on, let me see if they're still functioning. I'll roll randomly to see if they are.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my D10's place? Why is all my dice disappearing constantly? There you go.
Says, if I have to, I can try to do a computer's check to like as a science officer would on a ship.
All right. He says, we got 1 camera left. He brings it up, and you see just the rushing wind of the permanent storm that you're basically rolling through. But through it very dimly, you see some like the cutting beams of some sort of powerful terrestrial vehicle coming in very fast behind you.
We'll have any idea what kind of vehicle it is?
It's difficult to tell with all the sand. Like it's either a very big and modified grav cycle or something bigger and something honestly you don't recognize. The shape of it is like how would I describe it? It's got a lot of juiced up funny car energy, you know. It's blasting out, fucking blasting from the back. It's narrow in the front, but bristling with weapons.
It's a rat rod.
Yeah,
Did you say funny car?
Yeah, you know, the drag racing funny cars.
Literally never heard of that in my life.
They're funny.
They're funny. They're funny.
You know what a rat rod is?
Nope.
Is that the one Ratfink drives?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How about this? What if I go up and activate the grav cycles and try to basically throw obstacles at them?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you got to do something if you can. This guy means business.
Is that even a possibility, Terrence, for me to activate?
We got a roof hatch, and he points off to the side toward the engineering section. You can access the roof from over there. There's even an airlock.
Okay, I will attempt to do that.
The radiation is out there still. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I got the suit. I got a pretty good suit.
Yeah. What was the Mahogany's character had like the weakest suit, so she had the biggest chance of the radiation.
Yep.
Do we know what level radiation is on the outside?
I believe. Oh gosh, where's the table again? I can't remember. I thought I saved the link. It's very bad about keeping up with this shit.
There's low, medium, high, severe.
You guys got like a low and medium dose. It can gust from some medium to high, depending on what part of the planet you're on.
And a level 9 suit protects against medium.
Anything above a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, medium 17. So the DC 17, I think, is covered with what, level 7 armor?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Do you have safety harnesses for external work on this machine?
He says, "Yeah, I don't know how many work suits we got, but they should be tethered right to them."
Okay. I will do what I tried to do when Kreider attacked us before and go out on the outside of the ship. Oh, some real hero shit. But all self-serving.
Okay. You step into the little staging area before you have to climb up and enter the airlock. You see that there are 3 very sturdy work suits, basically designed to take care of very penetrative radiation. There are a number of harnesses already like clipped onto them, but you can honestly take those harnesses off and use them on your own armor if you like.
Okay. Will those suits go over my armor or no?
Yeah, they're big, bulky, kind of like.
Yeah. I'll slip in one, zip it up.
Okay. You slip in one.
Arrival on it.
It auto fastens and then you feel it cinch a little to make it a little bit more snug and form fitting.
I think I'm gonna go too.
All right.
Ooh, yes, both of us throwing grav cycles at them. That'd be good.
There's a third suit if anyone wants to go.
No.
Where exactly? How far are we going?
You're going
Just
to the
to the-
roof of this vehicle.
Yeah, just to throw some grav cycles at this other car coming at us. Maybe
I'll go
even
if you-
rig them to blow.
I'll go if you need me. I gotta aim.
Do we still have
Alright.
the EMP grenades?
Yes.
That's what we need to be looking at then.
Yeah, we could disable their ship.
I know I
Either-
had some sort of grenades. I can't remember what kind.
I know we had sticky grenades and we had EMP grenades, but I don't.
Sticky are the
remember.
ones that I had on me. So somebody else would have those other ones.
Unless we used them on the Chizard ship.
I thought you guys used straight up like shrapnel on those guys.
You might be right.
I did.
Yeah, so we should still have them then.
Who has them?
I don't have them on my list.
I don't either. Possible I never wrote them down.
Hiding grenades.
Like I'm thinking that are they actually findable on Hephaestos?
Yeah, they'd be under your equipment.
No. Because
Yeah.
I don't think I ever added the sticky grenades to here because I didn't know how.
Oh,
So that's what I'm saying is like, are they actually addable on here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Suit up, go out.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, the two of you suit up. You get it. Repeats the process. You hop into the bulky work suit, and basically it form fits around you, offering you a greater level of radiation protection. Climbing up into the very small airlock, it quickly cycles air out, and then you see the top hatch open up, letting in a gust of wind, storm, and of course the loving touch of radioactive death as you step out. You guys have magnetized.
I do. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't believe I do.
Well,
I think
you
I'll
might be
swap.
subject to some
Oh.
turbulence that you have to make saves against if you don't.
I do.
Okay, cool. Then you're definitely okay to basically climb out on the roof. You can see now that that you're out in the storm. It's just whipping violently around you. You see all your tethers just flapping to and fro at breakneck speeds. You see 7 beams of light coming off the still running grav cycles, which are basically magnetically locked in place on top of the transport vehicle. And just beyond that, occasionally the wind will clear enough where you can see the cutting beams of the vehicle that's following you.
Look at the grab cycles and see if we can. Do they have weapons or anything on them?
Oh yes, they have front-mounted weapons. You see that they are also they seem to have been given a quick refit before use. You see some very modern equipment on these very old grav cycles. Basically it's expanded personal shielding, but it's only for weather conditions and environmental effects. The guys that came after you came fairly protected and only really opened themselves up to the actual radioactive winds when they did their incursion. But yes, the cycles are all running. They don't seem to have any kind of biometric or any kind of locks at all, to be honest with you. It looks like you could just hop in them and use them if you wanted.
I will get on one and check it out.
All right.
While he's checking one out, I would like to throw one at the vehicle behind us.
Okay.
Just kind of autopilot it, rev it up, and send it off.
All right, give me a piloting check to set it up.
Okay. Natural 17 for a 34.
All right, you quickly punch in some orders on the vehicle, and the thing immediately, once you step away from it, you feel it's like the gravity it's giving off give out and push you away a little bit as it takes to the air very briefly, and then is caught in the wind, begins firing backwards, past the transport. It looks like the wind takes it a little bit off course. It starts to tumble, and then it crashes in the ground, does a loop over, and basically goes flying into the oncoming vehicle. Let's see if that guy who's piloting it can avoid such a thing. He narrowly avoids. Basically, you can see he basically zooms toward the oncoming wrecking grav cycle and then angles it, and you can see that now that it is a little bit closer, and it came up very fast, that it is a single person starfinder, basically, that has come into gravitational orbit and is operating terrestrially. That's why it's able to punch so hard with its forward-mounted weapons.
That was my idea.
Okay. How about the rest of you?
Well, knowing that this is a starfighter, can these bikes do anything to it?
You're guessing here in the in an atmosphere, they would probably have no chance in space.
Right.
But here in a high winds atmosphere where the shields are being constantly degraded by just constant bombardment of microparticles at such a high speed, you're guessing the shields were probably ineffective beyond just like keeping the pilots generally safe while traveling this way. However, these the guns mounted on these things are pretty big.
Well, shit. That gives us weapons on top of this transport.
Is there any way that when you ride on can one of these bikes actually get take a driver and a passenger? Like maybe as an emergency. I know that their probably standard is just a single driver, but if like say I drove off of it to hit the vehicle with one of these and jumped off of the bike, could someone come pick me up?
Oh yeah, basically they're essentially like motorcycles in shape. Like you basically cross leg over them, and then they they close around you in a sort of like a little pod. But yeah,
If somebody can ride
there's
Sissy.
enough room for two people to ride motorcycle style, like one after the other.
Okay. I will make a comment, then we'll try to see if I can go crash one of these bikes into the actually ship. Please come pick me up.
Okay.
And I will drive it off and try to go do that.
All right, give me a piloting check.
So you said that these bikes have guns, decent guns?
Yeah, they have decent guns in the front.
Okay, well I want to hop on a bike and follow him out, but also be gunning.
So piloting 16, I rolled a 12, so 28.
28. Okay. You're able to brakes punched in the autopilot to get his ship to go off, and you saw it was pretty disastrous after a little while, probably because it just did not have the in the moment kind of compensation that a real pilot can do. Also, these bikes are like literally 500-year-old storage jobs. So you were able to navigate pretty easily, heading towards the oncoming vessel. Mahogany or Weepskeep, give me your piloting check.
18.
All right. You're having a little trouble getting it going. It's once you get it detached from the back of the transport, the wind whips you kind of hard, whips you around, and you are able to not as quickly get it up and moving, but you were able to at least get into the lane where you could be following in a rough passage after Essex.
Before she takes off from the ship, I will message over the comms. Perhaps it'd be best if you shoot from here. I will go get Essex. Your call.
Hurry up then.
All right.
All right. Well, in that case, then 18 is enough for you to fire it up, release the gravity enough to spin it around, and basically soft lock it in place where you can use it as a turret for the most part.
All right. Well, that's what I will do. And whenever I can, I'll start shooting. I don't know what the damage would be.
12d8? That's crazy. 12d8.
Yeah. Is that what you said?
No,
Not say that.
I said that. I was trying to be funny.
Ah. Well, whatever it is a 26 to hit.
Well, I was going to do initiative. So once everybody's in place, Toker, are you doing anything but sitting back there?
The thing that's flying after us, can we see the pilot?
No, you cannot see the pilot from inside the vessel you're in. Nor does it appear on camera. You're basically only getting kind of the outline and occasional flashes of the ship that's following you.
Yeah, I was going through spells and stuff to see what I could do to help without actually having to go out there, because that seems stupid and dangerous. But yeah, no, I'll be in on the initiative. I'll figure something out.
Stupid and dangerous is what we do.
That's what y'all do. I try not to if I could help it.
I got to get my adrenaline fix somehow.
All right, so just for ease of bookkeeping for me, the weapons that you guys are using on the grav cycles do 1d6.
Ooh.
Starship scale,
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm confused.
Can we tell what kind of weapons that the starfighter has?
Difficult to tell unless you get pretty close to it.
14d6. I got a 15 on my initiative.
Oh, should probably roll that.
So it's a pilot check, correct?
Yeah.
What?
I'll let you for these cycles. I'll let you use whatever's more advantageous to you. If you have a better regular ranged attack, you can use that, or if you want to, you can use piloting.
Okay.
But for piloting, you mean like for initiative, you mean piloting?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find some scratch paper without.
So 9?
Wait, we're doing this like ship combat?
Only like it's like a hybrid ship combat. We're just doing a little bit of a hybrid ship combat.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down. I got a 28 then.
All right. 28, a 9. What'd you get, Jeff?
I rolled an 18, so plus my ship piloting is plus 16, so 34.
34. And our combatant. Okay. Okay.
So what do I roll?
You can just roll your regular initiative, actually. I'll just tuck you in.
24.
24. Do you have anywhere you want to have been before this started? Like, you want to give me meanwhile you were doing this?
I was trying to pull up. I was hoping that I could see the pilot of the other ship, for if he got close, within so many feet. But since I can't see him, I can't target him. So, I'm still in the train for this round.
Okie dokie. All right. And it goes lowest to highest, basically, right? Let's just do it as regular.
I really think it doesn't matter.
initiative. Yeah, okay. Oh, that means that you're first, Jeff.
All right. So, does it look like if I hit the ship, crashed the bike into the ship, how much damage does it look like it could do? Did it like do major damage to the fighter?
It like only if it hits it just right. Like if you critical it, it will probably do a good bit of damage. If you hit it, you might just be wasting a gun. that would do similar damage.
I guess I'll just try to shoot it
Okay.
and see what happens. So we're using piloting for this?
Yeah, you can use piloting or you're ranged.
Okay. So let's see. 11 plus 16 would be 27.
27. All right. You begin firing on the vessel. You let out a blast of energy and it connects. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Just a D6, correct?
Just a D6.
So I hit with 1.
Right. 1.
1 point of damage.
Gotcha. Like I said, we're on Starship scale. I'm being generous here. Okay.
Right.
Any other actions?
Just going to try to move erratically so it doesn't have as good of a chance to hit me.
All right, evasive action. Evasive. Get it. 28. That's you, right? Breaks.
Yes.
Geist.
I will spend this turn prepping my ship, getting it or my grav cycle. I rolled a 28
Right.
to get it prepared.
Okay.
Unless I can hop on and take off with it.
I mean, you can get. I assume that's what you meant by getting it prepared was hopping on and taking off, and turning.
Yeah. Getting in position to go after Essex if he crashes.
All right. Let's see. 27. That's you, Weepskeep, right? No, that's not. No, that's my guy. The ship basically lurches forward, and I'm going to give him a big penalty to hitting something so small. I'm going to give him a penalty for hitting something small as you guys. Let's see. You see now that he begins firing up a coil gun, like it's building up to shoot. And ooh, okay. How does that work?
Is it the grav cycles AC or is it Grimjax's AC?
If a spaceship weapon hits a character, they're dead.
If it's a character, they're dead. But these grav cycles are basically built for like going through the harshest environments on this planet. They are essentially tiny spaceships that cannot get orbit.
There is vehicle combat.
I'm sure there is, but I'm not going to learn it in the next 4 minutes. So fuck off.
Yeah, he hasn't learned it in the last 3 weeks. He wasn't going to learn it in the next 4 minutes.
Nope.
I just want to see if there's like a cheat sheet for it.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? He begins firing off at you, Essex, since you are the one that has actually hit him. I'm going to leave it up to you. You see that he begins firing and he is wildly off target.
Okay.
You see a chance where you can actually basically cut around to his rear just from the cover fire he is giving you from being so bad off. Or you can I'll let you make this basically comes down to 2 piloting checks. I'll let you make a piloting check to basically like cut your engines and quickly get behind him and start him up again, or shoot across him and basically create a windscreen of debris that from his incredibly. I rolled a 1 on this attack.
Okay.
Nice.
So, is there any way I can use that to try to crash into him?
I'll let you try that one too if you like.
I think that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Okay. Are you jump jet capable?
Yes, I am.
All right. Then go ahead. He opens up and leaves himself open. And
The Dave
I
Matthew
rolled a-
Band satellite song begins to play.
I rolled a
Crash.
17 plus a 16 from
Those
piloting,
are different songs, I'm pretty sure.
so that's 33 to hit.
okay.
And basically trying to hit the cockpit.
All right.
So
Well, let me-
like hopefully that'll kind of like shatter and cause issues with it. And then just to sit like right before, like a second or two right before I'm hit, I'm gonna jump jet out.
So fucking. This is already going terribly for me. So I rolled 100%. All right. So Essex, seeing that this guy is like just opening up on him in a wild way, takes his chance, kicks the grav cycle in the high, sending it barreling towards the cockpit of this fighter vessel. You guys briefly see a flash of light as Essex ejects from the back, and then you see a bigger explosion of light as the grav cycle rams through any shielding on this fighter and slams into the cockpit. There is, let me see. Okay. There is a small chance the pilot is able to recover. He does not, however, and the ship begins flipping end over end. Basically tumbling off into the distance. However, you do see another flash of light as a creature begins barreling away from the debris with his own powerful jump jets towards the transport. So yeah, that was my only lucky break. The guy managed to escape. But we're on to number 24. What are you doing, Tucker?
Did the camera pick up that guy?
Yes, you see it as a massive figure, heavily armored, heavily armed, and firing dual jump jets out of his backpack.
And he's heading like he's beeline towards us.
Yeah, he's beelining toward the transport.
Is he within 170 feet?
I don't know. Do you have line of effect? Is that a thing you need?
I don't know. I can see him.
You can see him on a screen.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I was also trying to figure that out. Like, a lot of effect. I don't know. Your call.
I'm gonna say line of effect does not cover monitors, man. Like, there's no way you'd let that fly on in a game, would you?
I mean, I'm not targeting him from miles away.
Yeah, but line of effect means you need to have a straight line of effect.
Okay.
So no.
So
it is
no.
not.
No.
Well, then I don't do anything.
All right. Number 9, Weepskeep. This guy's coming at you.
I shoot at him.
All right, you can switch to 3d10 on the damage.
Yeah. And that's the 26 to hit him.
26 to hit, yes, with an energy weapon, which does hit.
We out. You said 3d10, eh?
Yes, I did.
Please allow me to locate one more. Haha, there we go. 18 damage.
All right, you blast the guy. You see sparks fly as you probably have damaged his jump jets, and as he just sticks the landing on the thing. You also see that bits of his suit and things begin falling off as he basically just releases like a bunch of escape harness shit behind him from the cockpit. Still standing, still tall. You can see a massive figure with armor gleaming even in the dim and stormy light. He is a Vesk of unusual size and power.
Oh, dang.
USs?
And we're at the top of the round, which is Jeff out there. You're jump jetting. You were jump jetting.
Yeah, trying to basically land and then hope that I see another bike coming to pick me up.
All right. Give me a reflex.
Okay, let's see. Reflex saves. So I got a 18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
You're able to land with little difficulty, with no damage, into one of the rough dunes of grit and debris along the way. You can now that you're at a stop position, you can see the wind whipping away both the flames and the smoke from the 2 crashed vehicles not too far away. Any other actions before I move on?
Just kind of make sure my transport little signals turned on so that he can find me.
Yeah, okay. 28.
I go after Essex.
All right. Covering the ground to get to Essex is not too hard. You can get there in a round if you book it with all your actions.
I will book it with all my actions and then pull the Akira slide as I get close.
All right.
And I will jump on and use my mag boots to connect to the transport.
All right, groovy. You guys do the dramatic pickup, and we're off to number 27. 27 is the bad guy. This huge Vesk begins stalking across the across the top of the carrier towards Weepskeep's I guess fucking turret. And as he does, he pulls out just oh gosh, what is that? I don't know how to describe this. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Basically, from his gauntlets projects a huge kind of diamond-shaped blade as he's coming towards you. Sorry. I'm like, oh, I don't know these alien words. What the fuck kind of weapon is this? I know it's a melee. There you go. A Dashikari. There you go.
Say it again. Franks will know what it is.
A Dashikari. There you go. Sorry. My eyes are blurry. Okay. He moves in and basically comes up to the cockpit, ripping the door off. basically with basically just pulls it aside on the old bike. But those are his actions, basically moving and tearing, basically exposing you.
Oh
The
no.
interior of your
Exposed.
interior of your graph cycle. We're at 24. Your go, Valgorth.
So Weep's inside the grab cycle,
Yeah, but he ripped the door off.
and this is all happening on top of the train car.
Yeah, there are cameras for that.
And I'm close to the guy who's piloting this train car.
Uh-huh.
Is there like an emergency brake?
He says, yeah, I mean, we could hit the brake if you need.
I wasn't asking him. I'm just like, do I see it like with an engineering check?
Yeah, you see it basically just within easy reach of both the piloting robots and the guy in charge. So
Well, I would like to wait for an opportune moment as this guy thinks he's about to reach his hand in there to hit the brakes.
okay. Do it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. You hit the brakes. Weepskeep, you're sitting down. The other two are off the thing. That only leaves the Vesk to make a reflex save on the roof, which he does. Basically, you feel the whole transport lurch to a stop. You can see plumes of dust begin to kick up as the thing's momentum is just halted, and it's just sliding along the grit of the road or the pathway that it's traveling. Let's see. Any other actions?
Seeing that the big dude didn't fall off like I was hoping, guess I'll have to go shoot at him. So I'll start making my way up there now.
All right.
Because there's not another giant ship that could blow us up in one hit shooting at us now, right?
No.
No, okay, yeah. I feel a little better about my chances.
Okay. Let's see. All right, so I'll let you move over there and get to the airlock. And we're on Weepskeep. Weepskeep. Suddenly you're exposed and next to a very threatening looking melee combatant.
All right. I will give him the old melee myself. That's a 25 to hit his EAC.
His EAC, that will do it.
Alrighty then. So I'm gonna kick him.
Okay.
And boop, 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 boop.
I love the stationary motorcycle hand-to-hand combat. It's dope.
We're in a real Jackie episode here.
That is 16 damage. I'm going to give it 50-50 acid and bludgeoning.
All right. Both seem to work pretty well.
Wonderful. And I'm going to scream my name at him. Bleep, skip, while I do it.
That's just good etiquette. That's just good etiquette for warriors to introduce themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the round.
No, me. Sorry.
Top of the round. Essex. Oh wait, sorry. Did you want to have any moves you wanted to do before I left?
So if I kicked him out of the open side, can I leave the vehicle from the opposite end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, you kick him, open the other side door, and hop out. All right. Essex, you're now on the grav cycle with Geist. Do you have any preparations to make, or you see that the just from the plume of dirt being kicked up, that the transport has stopped.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. So sorry.
Okay.
I flick out my force shield as well.
Gotcha.
As I'm going.
Okay.
I'm basically holding my action until I see what Geist does.
All right. I'm going to put you guys on the same initiative, and you can decide
That's fine.
What's up from there. So,
Okay.
Geist and Essex. Geist.
I will shoot him from the bike.
From the bike. All right.
Because
You're at a
as
pretty-
we're driving up, I'm just gonna do.
All right. So you're moving and shooting at the same time.
Yes.
All right. You begin moving back toward the vessel. The wind is pretty strong, but you are. I'm gonna make you make a piloting check. You've proven you can navigate these winds pretty successfully. So go ahead and make your attack roll as you're shooting and flying toward him.
Is there a penalty?
Let's see. I'm gonna give you a minus. I'm gonna give you a minus just from the wind. Just from the wind giving him a cover. I'm gonna give you a -4.
Okay. So this will be at a -4. +2. So that's probably not gonna hit. 17, 13. Yeah,
It does
probably
not.
a hit. Okay. And I can only get one fire off because I am moving.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
All right. But I'm gonna say that you can cover the ground really easily. Basically, you fire on your way, and by the time you're done firing, you guys are basically to the edge of the vessel, which has stopped.
Okay.
Essex, what are you doing?
Jumping off onto the vessel.
All right, hop off and
I'm going to shoot the guy with the spell.
all right.
So I'm going to Super Saiyan this guy. And I got to attempt a range attack against his EAC.
All righty. This guy is pretty heavily armed, just letting you know. Armored, so.
Okay. So I rolled a 15 plus 11, so 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
All right.
All right. And the damage is 68.
6d8?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was 68.
No.
Okay.
So I do 27 points of force damage, and it's force and piercing.
Okay. All right, you Kamehameha this guy. He rocks from the blow and turns towards you, and you can hear him like even through his helmets and shit roaring. Let's see, we're at 27. This guy. Now on the opposite side of the cart, he does a quick cost benefit analysis, and basically he's fighting with one melee weapon extended, but you also see he's got a long arm over his shoulder slung, and he brings it up with one arm and begins firing at you, Essex.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. All right. What's your AC? Oh, yeah. AC?
EAC or KAC?
This would be, sorry, let me double check. KAC.
25.
All right, 25. I critically hit you.
Ooh.
And then I rolled a 1 on the second attack. So I'm gonna
Okay.
so hold on. 40 points of damage. He
Okay.
fires in once and then fires again. The second time, however, just so much debris and grit has gotten into his weapon that it jams and malfunctions, exploding and doing, let's see, 10 damage to him. So he is basically down to melee. There you go. That's guys go. Your go, Valgorth. You hear the hiss. You hear the hiss of the airlock cycle and open up, revealing basically just all that sand and air and whatever gushing in. What are you doing from there?
Can I see the guy?
You'll have the you when you pop up out of it, yeah, you can see.
Okay, so I'll move up. I'll basically just bring my head and my gun up.
Okay.
So I'm taking like prone cover, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as I can see him when I move my rifle up there, and if I can see him, I'm going to take a shot at him.
All right. Given your size, basically you can just stand on the little ladder, like fully standing, and like plop yourself down over the lip of the airlock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with that then.
All righty.
And
You
yeah.
You have a pretty clear shot at his feet and ankles. Basically, the grav cycles that are remaining are locked in place, but they're grav cycles, so they're just hovering above the actual.
Oh, so there's the thing between me and him.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll shoot it. I'll shoot at his ankles.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get shot in the ankle
Or the calf.
I don't know if an 18 is gonna do it though.
18 for energy, no.
Bludgeoning, but yeah. Kinetic.
These guys. Okay, that would miss too.
Yeah.
Your shot goes wild, and we're on to Weepskeep. Weepskeep.
All right, Weepskeep's gonna run around the grav cycle and kick at him again.
All right.
That is probably gonna miss with a 15 against EAC.
Yeah, I'm afraid it does. He basically senses you coming and moves out of the way as quickly as you kick. This guy seems to be extremely proficient in that area, but
should have known. I'm better at punching.
We're at the top of the round. Which of the two of you are going first?
Just keep it in the same Geist.
Okay.
Quick decision time. First off, what level are these grav cycles?
Level?
Yeah. They're like level 5, 4?
Let's go with 5.
5? Okay. Is there room for me to run him over without hitting?
No, you'd basically be plowing through the other grav cycles to get.
Okay, then that won't work. Would I be able to shoot him?
From the cockpit with your own weapon or with the mounted weapon?
With the mounted weapon. If I move and get in place, I would like to attempt to shoot him.
All right.
That is going to be... let's see, -7. 34 minus 7 is a 21? No. 17? Is that right? No.
34 minus 7?
24.
I can hear Mahogany in the other room yelling that you're wrong.
No, that's
my brain just stopped working.
It's 27, right? 34 minus 7, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Jesus.
But yeah, it will hit.
Okay. And what'd you say the damage was on these?
3d10.
3d10. I can't believe how stupid my brain just went just there. That was wild.
I wasn't paying attention to the numbers, but she was. And she must be not next to her microphone because I could hear her going, no.
Dummy!
I could not do math real fast. Okay, so that's 14 damage.
All right, 14. You're making me doubt my ability to do math. That's the thing.
I'm good at that.
You say wrong so confidently. I think that I am.
That's my natural charisma oozing.
Okay, Essex. let's not talk of oozing.
Going to move behind one of the back grav cycles, use it as cover.
Gotcha.
And I'm just going to try to use it as completely as cover as possible. And while I was doing that, then pull out my artillery laser.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Let's see. That is the Vesks go. Now he turns his attentions to Weepscape. Does 24 get you?
She's coming.
Yes.
All right. He basically double taps you with his knife.
You said it's a Dashka, right?
Yeah.
Separate, please.
Separate, indeed. All right. First one. 22.
Sweet.
And the second one. Also 22.
All right. Oops.
Did you just do like the sideshow Bob when you get hit?
That's creepy.
All right. We're at 24.
Move action to reload this stupid sniper rifle.
Okay.
And I'm debating on if I want to use any paradoxes to just hit him. I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay.
21 against KAC.
21 against KC. I'm afraid that does not do it.
I fucking do it. I haven't rolled over I haven't rolled double digits today.
Just...
That's me. Move action to
Okay.
reload, and I shot my shot.
Shot your load. Got it. You're go escape.
All right, so Weep's gonna take 2 attacks at him, spending an entropy point with each. And let's see here. 24 against EAC, and then a probably miss, or definitely miss with 12.
24 will get it. 12.
Right. 22 damage.
2. Okay. We're at the top of the round. That would be you and Essex. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, I will quick draw my sonic pistol now that Weep, Skeep, and he are locked in combat. I roll a 31 to get him flat-footed.
Okay, that will do it.
And then to hit, 27.
27 will do it.
Excellent. Let me roll my 5d8.
You sounded like Sean Connery there. Excellent. Wonderful.
Excellent. That is not the Werner Herzog that I'm trying to do, but okay. So I tried to make him sound like. Bam.
I believe if Werner Herzog had a Scottish accent, he would just sound like Sean Connery.
Probably with more pronunciation on H's. Where are the ladies at?
How much damage did you do?
I'd like to see your panties.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, she gives me wood.
27.
27. All right, you blast this guy in the back. Let me do a little math here. Stop. All right, guys, not Essex. Sorry.
Gonna go around and shoot over the bike and using the bike as cover and shoot him.
Go ahead.
Rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that's with the artillery laser. And so, okay.
We need to get you a better gun, Valgorth.
Real quick question. I can't remember in Starfinder if it's just double the damage or it's double damage and crit effect.
It's double damage and crit effect.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
What a goose you do.
it gets, okay, yeah. So it gets a burn effect of 1d6 points of damage to it.
All right.
And now let me do the damage.
I mean, it's because for a lot of guns, the crit effect, they can just save and it not affect them anyway.
Yeah. Okay. 16 plus 14, 30 points of damage.
30?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. You fire off your weapon. It hits him really hard. You see it actually pierces his arm. Blood's pouring out of it. The guy is basically standing there rocking. He begins barking, like swears at you in Vesk.
Which I understand.
Okay.
You too.
They're
Yes.
not pleasant. It's the dirty stuff. But he is still up. Valgorth.
Does he save against the burning?
I assume he factored the burning in on the damage.
It will, no, the burning's separate. The
okay.
burning, I think, if I understand correctly, the burning won't take effect until it's at the end of his round.
All right. Oh, actually, it is his round. Oh shit, not Valgorth.
Oh, not me. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Awesome. The vest basically slams a button on his suit. And let's see. I'm gonna spin fucking actions on healing. It's bullshit.
At the start of your turn, each round before you take any actions
Oh, okay.
or
Well,
attempt a
maybe.
reflex save, you take the listed amount of damage as fire damage.
All right. Well, what is the save?
Reflex.
No. What is the?
Let me see if I can find it.
If you're in Hephaestos, it is under your weapon.
I'm not in Hephaestos.
Okay.
Let me see.
This die of damage is literally do or die for this.
I think
combat.
it's a DC 18.
All right. I failed
Okay.
because I
So
rolled.
it takes a D6 damage, which is 4.
You want to roll it or me?
I got a 4.
You got a 4. He's still up. Yes. I get my healing off. Fucking. And he basically moves. Well, I can't move away from you, can I?
Hmm.
I can't move away from Weepskeep, is what I mean.
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, he's gonna stand there and try and muscle through it. Okay.
Like, do you have to have a feat to get attacks of opportunity in this
No.
one? I didn't think so.
That's second edition.
Yeah. Okay, then no. You try it if you want to.
All right. No.
I might miss.
He knows he's stuck, so I'm gonna keep that. He spins us around doing that, and now we're at Valgorth. Valgorth, this guy's on the rocks.
I can make him do a fortitude save and then know for sure I'll do half damage. Or I could try and make him do a will save, which I think would be lower. A better chance to do. Oh, fuck it. Give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Let me see. Fortitude save. I got a 21.
Half damage. And no strength damage.
Oh, half damage might do it still, but
It
go
won't.
ahead.
On a D10, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Damn it. Well, it doesn't matter.
I showed him death's door, and he said, haha, and went on about his day.
Poop.
Blood trickled from his nostril.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yes.
He laughed, and it made him pull a muscle in his stomach. That's the amount of
He
damage
died?
I did to him. No.
No, he's not dead.
Oh,
I did 1 damage.
2 damage would have done him in maybe like a round ago. But
Stupid.
anyway, your go, Geist.
Ah,
no.
okay.
No,
yeah,
you're right.
Weepskeep.
It's Weepskeep. I'm done.
Don't be skipping me. I'm gonna try again for 2. I'm gonna try again for 2.
Oh,
2
2 attacks. Gotcha.
Let's see. 15 definitely doesn't get him. Does 18?
It does not.
No.
Bummer.
In his near death state, he is way more defensive, apparently. Dodging and weaving, splashing blood everywhere. Now it's your go, Geist.
Okay, I'm gonna acrobatics off of this bike to render him flat-footed with a 35.
Alrighty, that'll do it. He is flat and footed.
And I will shoot him as I soar over him to land on top of the. if I'm close enough. If I'm not, then I'll just shoot him as I land on the side of the thing.
Alrighty.
Does a 19 hit his flat-footed EAC?
A 19 does not hit his flat-footed EAC.
Okay, then I miss.
All right. Essex.
Okay. Take another pot shot.
Okay.
And this will be a 23 to hit.
23 for KC or EAC?
This is EAC.
That is exactly what you need to hit.
Okay. $11 plus 7, 18 damage.
And that is exactly how many hit points he has. He is at 0.
Woo!
But that doesn't mean he's down. He's at 0.
Oh.
Skeep's like, what is your deal, dude? Go away.
Oh my gosh. All right. We're at the guy. Ooh, let's see. I'm going to let you make the attack of opportunity as he attempts to basically flee.
That is a 27 against his EAC.
That'll do it.
17 damage.
17 damage puts him out of existence. The Vesk falls forward as your blow hits home. You hear an odd cracking sound as his intense weight overbalances him going forward, but you see that his feet and his gravity boots in particular are hard locked to the top, and so
He does the inflatable arm guy.
Yeah, you hear a sickening crack as his legs partially stay upright and the rest of him goes down face forward.
All the easier to loot the body.
Is he dead, or can we
He is dead.
Nah, he dead.
hoping to interrogate him?
Saying he was at 0, and then Weepskeep took him down.
Smashed him. Sorry, it was just the heat of battle. I couldn't help myself.
All right. The captain radios you across your those of you who are in the thicker outer suits. The captain, you hear the captain's voice come across. Hey, good job. All right, get back inside. Let's get going. I don't know if anything else is after us.
I grab his cred sticks and run.
Okay. I mean, you could drag the guy back inside if you want to go over his body.
Yeah, actually, I think we need to.
Yeah.
You manually release his grav boots and begin to drag him back to the airlock. You put him in first. It cycles through. He falls through, and then all of you get through as well. Shortly thereafter, you can feel the transport rumble to life. As the thing takes off. How many grav cycles did you guys go through on that one?
I destroyed one.
You destroyed one. We got one badly damaged from the Vesk ripping the door off, but
so there should still be 5.
Yeah.
Well, I threw one.
Oh yeah. So there's 4.
Okay. There's 4.
I will run down and grab the one I just jumped off of.
Okay.
And put it on top. So now we have 4.
Alrighty. All right. So you drag everything back down there. The thing springs to life again, and you hear the captain talking back again to the to his dispatcher, as it were, and he says, he basically puts his hand over the bike and says, I think we got good news. You guys bought us some time. We'll be able to get to the first dome, and we should be fairly safe there in about 6 hours.
Word.
Hey, you go over the weapons on the thing. He's got some fairly advanced stuff, and we'll go over that off screen. But thanks everyone for playing. I've got to get up at 3:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed-ish after we're done.
Look, we just got Frakes off of Wednesday game where he bitched about having to get up in the morning.
Does that sound like bitching?
Here you go.
Just move it over here to Sundays. I mean, anytime something's an inconvenience to someone, I assume they're complaining when they're talking about it. www.homebrewdetritus.com.
Jesus Christ.
Bye, everybody.
Good evening.
Bye.
I'm